Hi all, it's Brigitte here, and this is card number 1, which is believe in miracles. And sometimes we need to allow for the unexpected to happen, and we need to dare to take risks in life rather than remaining in that very safe created space. But this is telling me that you're moving out of that safe space and that you are going to take a leap of faith, so to speak. That I also must give you the bear totem animal in this case. And that talks about you taking leadership. It talks about taking back your own power and venturing outside of that box. Now, if you're working on something, this may this may come to fruition between the next 6 to 8 months, they're saying. And I should also give you Taurus, which is, I believe, the month of May. So this is all about following your gut, your intuition, and know that you're headed in the right direction. Also, what I want to give you is, again, the moon. I keep getting the moon in a lot of my cards these days. And that is that a lot of what you see is actually an illusion. So people will fall by the side of the road, so to speak. And it's almost like you're closing doors in order for new doors to open. And I can also see that because the clouds are clearing, it's not always been easy for you. But it's time to step into your magic. That's what they're saying. It's time to step into your magic and keep creating. So this is your channeled light language transmission. And that's all about stepping outside the painted lines that you have created and daring to venture into the new. You're doing it already. You just need an extra nudge. So just sit very comfortably, close your eyes, and take a very deep breath in. Hold it and breathe out. And just keep breathing in gently and breathing out gently and slowly. Suli ala kalini athaya maini ala thui makatia mahu haya sakanai mali athali malawi makatai mala usia mahaini ala hui kiti amalathu si ala hui kiti adha malalale yamathu ai si yakanai malukata lithia le katai mahu si ala nikite ili atu yamalatali ala uisia Masi la la yu ya mu ya hu. Kuisi la la yu ya yu mahai ya katai mahushini. And these are the ancient star people and the Lemurians. And what they're doing is they're just gently easing you into the flow of your own life. So merely absorb these codes going all the way through your crown chakra and just absorb them wherever they need to go. Sulia salikatai maluthi alalai kitia malaui makasia lalai ukui atai mahuia kisaya maluha falikini kia sukia mahai kui iti aya mahuia mahisika Hahi hai si alalalai kuya malahai otui masilia Hani tial maisia nikatui mauia and there's also, they're just wrapping you up in beautiful crystalline pink. Hulia thalai kuyimalahatu imasikata hahia na haitikatia mahui atikata a husia malakatu ima atikatushi mahahatia ui tikataya mahoheta There's a dragon standing behind me. So Hote yamahati alaki yamahatika yuko isi ka yamahati kiti ataki yamahataka au yahata hati kushi makatakati kitai makatu uta. Oya mahati kite yamahati kiti tika atika matiku ayalahi ni kita ayama hu yamahati ko. Just giving you that extra nudge that you need. Hohi mahati ki ma as my dragon puts it, it's lighting that fire under your butt. So sila hitikitakatai makatayu ya la la hitikiti ma thikitena nai saya hui ma kata itikinai ma hutikitai ma Hasuya lahi anoko iya kuyisi lari ari kite ale mahui hasalu itatiti almaka kuyisi lala sikiti yama kuyata o imisikataya mahu hitayusi miya makata o itititi ushitu yitikitaya malakatu itikitaya ma usia ha ti hushini kitaya ma tokatik They say just gently keep breathing in and out and just absorb the light codes as they gently take their leave and they thank you for being there with them. La thela ko le thale mai li ka tha ka taile la lo ya thala ka e ta yu mo hoi ka hat haninga ngede ka chu chu cha te ka kati kiti alu thukini dea balakata ushu chu 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 thea yusikitu ishima kochikata. And whenever you're ready, just open your eyes. I hope that this light code transmission has helped you. Thank you. This is the light language transmission for card number 2, which is perseverance. And it's actually a really beautiful card because this tells me that you've been through the ringer, you've been through a lot in your life, and you've had to fight for a lot of things. And it was often that you went into survival mode. But they're saying that now is the time to come alive again. And I can see that's happening because the spark within you is slowly coming. It's slowly coming back in. So, in other words, you've held back for so long that you're learning to enjoy life again. And my dad always used to say, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And he's right, it doesn't matter how dark that tunnel is, eventually you will always get out into the clearing. But our experiences, as I always say, they're not meant to bring us down. They're here to elevate our awareness. And the more challenging of an experience you have, the more of an opportunity you have to grow. And there's no point, as you know, to hold on to our experiences because we shoot ourselves in the foot, so to speak, by not enjoying our lives. And as Sri Ravi Shankar always says, it's about bringing back the joy within you. Because when you do things with joy and with gratitude and appreciation, our life will look very differently rather than, as you know, where you huff and puff and you moan and it just, all these negative emotions just bubble to the surface. But I also must give you the sunflowers, and I love sunflowers because they rear their heads towards the sun, always towards the sun, and they will always see the light in all things, no matter the darkness, because they've left the past behind them. That's exactly where you're at, and that's amazing. And you need to look how far you've come in the last 6 months alone. So as per my reading on Facebook, per the channel message, which you can find below here as well, I must give you the month of September, which is near, another 2 months. So there is a shift going on there. Also, well, Jupiter means a lot of things for different people, but this is also for me the planet of very, very hard work. So you've put a lot of work in yourself. There are also things that you've been it's almost like your attention's been drawn to certain things that you need to work on. You're still going through that, but there is also you're getting invitations. There are opportunities coming your way. So don't discard whatever comes your way. I need to give you the next 29 days as well. I'm very specific about that. So that's going into, well, we are in July, so that's going into August. So watch that as well. And as you know, we always go through cycles, and you're finishing off a cycle and starting a new one. So it's very, very exciting. Okay. All right, so this is your light language transmission for card number 2. So I just want you to relax and close your eyes. Take a very deep breath in. Hold it. And breathe out. And just keep breathing in and out while I bring through the light codes. Again, it's going to be, the Lemurians again. And that's because it's almost like you're re-emerging as they stayed out of the water. You've cleansed yourself and you're coming back out. Lafeilai ni thalalai di ui makatalai mahui maha lathia makata ia mahaya kutia malathia ui ma masilia la dui malakataima ui lithia lalai atakatai la thusia makata isia kataya mahui siki ia lahi siniki ataka ma o. And you're just saying, just gently absorb the light codes. And just be gentle with yourself as well. Holithikai mahaliki aluia thaliki ta'in hatiki tuya mathalia iwisika iya mahui mathuliki ama aya kututui. Thilai thia mahai sahia hatakati akatiti ama ahaya haya mahia hikata aya. Thilai mai hiti ama haya mahusikita. Hai mahusinia mahai katuima. Mahisi katu ayusi yathakata oya mahai mahuia. Actually drawing me to the heart area as well. And one thing you need to do, the ones that have chosen card two, is also really have more of a fluid intake, so more water. It's very, very important for you at this time. Hasikataya malate kadin ma thuwe magina la laki itayama hahikata kidin atkatu umima atikatai hosikatini ninyata ke uya thali la 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 uya katati Mazikati, yes. Okay, this is in conjunction with the Arturians. Kithalikin ayathay luhini makata ihotok kasikati at the kitayama loya tharin malakata oyabaka tutia malali hata uyathikata. Oh, we saying, please do not forget to breathe. Oh, ya basta y madre ya bala ya ma uy tikita y uy tikat ya ya so ya ma uy si ayu kitaki tila ma tuisi ya fikata ya yu mikita poye pa ya ta yu si ya luki Pai mai katai. Wharerea ma mo usuku tuturu I kita ia malakata nui me thai I te te ama papa I te are ngai ma ki I aha tiki hani ni te kiki ai ma ho. Ho tiki di ma ha ha ti ha he kita I tiki me. They also draw me to right here, which between your breastbone. He taga tiki idin kito. Tiki te ngai tiki you tiki la deri makai hain ka mahi taki. Lathi ui malia la kira au he tu si ali hathikati hathi mahadi katu sini la hati kata au ye mahu sikiti I ho ye si ina kata hui thi alo hai ti 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 ti. And it's like this swirl of light. These light codes, they're swirling right through you. Hothiliathia lahia thala ui malika taki te katoia malata yane koto tushika taka ia la hani kitu. Hahisi ka katito olak nga idina. Lathiki ithia ui thalia thuia ku itia ui maha. Tikataya la ithi o ia hihiti a mahteka. Ai ni te katali la la io kodui ngai te kite. La te kite ma aha. Hisikatai ni hata oi ma fatkata nga. Ma sikata o te kite I te arikan. Just feel that heaviness, the heaviness, the heaviness go. They're saying, "Hithia ma te kite ti 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 ti." It's that last bit of. They're putting it as it's that last bit of mud and that you're cleansing away from your spirit. Tithale makathal ikitak tititale dalile ahi say kataye mahaye mahasi ia mahatakataye waheya hahi tikita u Thelai mahai makatu uisi atikiti ala hahai ni ueahu. Thilaye mahakiti isikata nitha malekita inkatesa hoya hatikata alitha malahatika mayusia kasia malahete iniata kata uimithia. And they say remember that you are very, very fluid. Usi la 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 katata tata ithmala and just be in flow with the universe. Be in the flow of yourself and everything that is happening around you. Sisiala katale katututia maksekita iktatiktakti mititatai. Hahi si si uyuila yukata ihini malatu tu. As they gently retreat, they say thank you for being here and for allowing them to heal you with these encoded light language codes. Sila thiaka tuyi sila maha. Huihina ha yusikata ila maha si yuisikata limitila. Kuisi yamaa. Kuisi mala haisia uya. And they're just saying, just be gentle with yourself. Whenever you're ready, just take a very deep breath in and you can open your eyes. And just know that these codes will stay with you and they'll be absorbed in the next couple of days. They'll be integrated. So thank you, and I hope it's helped you. This is the light language transmission for card number 3, which is an amazing story. Well, as it kind of says here as well, never judge a book by its cover. And sometimes there are things that we look at like, well, what is this? But there's always more than meets the eye. And again, it's also got the moon in here. Nothing is ever what it seems. And again, there's so much illusion that you've left behind you, and you're stepping into your own reality and creating your own reality. The one thing I get here, there's a lot of growth here. Also, stick your toes in the sand. I need to give that. But also lavender. And lavender is, of course, very, very healing, very soothing. So if there are those of you that suffer from or shortness with breath, lavender will help. I normally say peppermint, but in this case, they're saying lavender. And you can put some drops on your pillow as well if you want to put it into your diffuser. What I also want to give you, and I've put this in the as a channeled message on Facebook, but also you'll find it here below now, is that you've left a lot behind and you're now moving forward. And that's why I say it's like the dust. It's like the dust is settling now, but you've left a trail of dust, so to speak. And that's just because you've let go of everything and you're making headway in where you're wanting to go. And there'll be very quick changes, and it's like, oh, what's happening? But it's good. There's movement. You're also taking action. There's news coming, and as I said, it could be anything from contracts to other opportunities to even a move or short travel. So there is a lot reconnect with that you haven't spoken to in a long time, or that just cross your mind. There may be chance encounters as well, so keep that in mind. Also, messages. Now that can be both messages from spirit, your guides, or it's message in the physical or something that you're waiting on. But everything is as it should be. So everything is starting to flow in your life. And I think for all cards that I've read today, it's all about transformation and having planted the seeds. And I think in the next part of the year, of this year, 2023, a lot of that will come to fruition. So this is your light language transmission. And as I always say, make sure to sit somewhere comfortably, either sit down or lie down, whatever you prefer, and just close your eyes. Just take a very deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out. And just keep gently breathing in and out while I bring through the codes. I'm going to stick with the Lemurians again because we keep being in the water elements. Thuliala thi wela kata ima thalalai mathala kita adnua kita le makata ima thakini kita ihale kita ida le lalaya thali kita noya makata uya tali itiketi yamahu. Thiliai mi athakia thari la lalai thikit muatu thalai ngai athai amahasikitia. Hui matakiti I ahani ki hani ki titi amalathuki amahati amahai hati amahu. Masia la laila hiya laila kuya mahai ushushi ala kita mai mahati ki titi ma T, C, Yamahu, Yamahai, tu. And as always, just allow the codes to flow through you. Silai, ui, mahisikita, Yamahalakita, Thilalai, the Kititiamata, Naisiata, ui, ma Isikitia, Mahati, Kitititia, Mahoshi, Kitititia. They're just clearing your thought patterns a little bit. Siala kathia mahatakitatai malathai kitisi ayamakutu asi yamahatikata noi mahakitia lalai. Tu yisina niathakia yusikatit nay athia ukitai mahat nikatu. Hapapa tisaden tititai tikata mo utikita tipatu pre itita patu kutu isimi. Has ithilama kata papa is kata lohatak ni atha iwai yothia makata yuya atikata washikiti anuma athikiti. These are some of the very firmer Syrian star seeds, or as I call them, the aquatic star seeds, because there are many, many different ones, and they're flowing in. Uliathai dai mathala lai kai oi atikata ngai takata hasini kata dai mahtakitik ngai ayo etai tikata ninkindi mita hadahin kita ayeka adu anyway atikia ha hidai yo atakit ngai ai putikata tekati ngimi ka atika atikitu ushikata uimti ay mahuchikata titi atikiti ama Taka ino ati tui matikati ya patakita aya sikata ya takiti tuyu masikata tikata ushi titi matikata takata iwa. That's shifting that mindset. That's what they're doing. Tia tikari atia labata dali matak takitek takidu ay mada uyu yo sui ola yu ya kita yu mahati kata ahata hati kite. Tila liliata no tikata ni ito you shititi ama ho hati uyimakti to hati kiti ayama hati sisia ha sini hitare datiti malati mati takatushima katikata niki numa kati lushi katuka yusi imuyalo hu yo tutuyama maisikiti ai athe iua I athe kata ui mathai kata u hasi tu i mahla hahirni an tikata I athe ui athe kata taki isemati wala uyu siti ma uyu siti ama uyu masikatu tutu I ama atakta yushimi yala it's almost like they're putting these little bubbles of light within you and these will pop where they need to. That's how they're putting this to me. Hasikata uchi mala atita isik tu simila ayama solo iya thea la kita tia ma fakiti. So lima fakiri mu ayu setaya kohani yu ayu watika uyama latiki itu chuchima aititi ala. Takia thea ma yusik ta wala hanua yuma. Chisima katu ya tequila sola la la Freya makuyete. Wayesinia patitiam. Naisia tatata isia mahu. Masia tatata. Hasikitu. Tia They're just clearing everything. Yeah, I think at that mahai si la kafaya luita kan minye ratika tu kato hatin kata tu tika nik uhi titia taki I tika ni ta nikite ima ha ati ushi talimala ha mahaha Haisi kuyasalia makatu isiayu masiayu masikali afiani ani amitui malaka ya mahatika nakita ya maka uyima tekani mititi ya mala hadika takau atika these are هسي أكتي أما أخذتك تأوي ما أتتي أي ما كعيسي من أتوي ما أخذتك تي عسكي تي أي ما كوي أتتي تي خذتك ما لا أتك تو إيسي هثك لا تو إيسي ما لك تو سلا يويسي ما هاي كتا وي ما ثاكيتي يا ما كا They're just saying, allow it to flow gently through you. They're also very much grounding you and clearing your root chakra. And also what your kidneys again these fluids sulilala hati katani mahati kita fika la thaima siti alaka isia katatatatati makatutiya and they gently retreat through the isia na isia and they leave this with the massive pillar of white light, crystalline white light flowing through you all the way from your crown chakra. And I can see this all the way going through you right by your feet. Uthikatahini kataini mathalini athaini hakataini ka ushimaka uimaka usinia tu. Tuithia yusimala hatikata. And they bow in gratitude. And thank you for being here for the healing, they say. Sikata u nika sinima la thikatuyama sikaka inika u atu matila hu. Thalia makuchichi alako iyama siniathakatu. And whenever you're ready, in your own time, just open your eyes. And as always, allow for the healing to integrate over the next couple of days. And just go about your days as normal. So I thank you, and I hope this has helped you.